Alright, we are back at the range. I showed y'all that the 300 black 10.5 inch could shoot them 200 grain. Now we are at 200 yards, and I'm about to get a little bit of revenge on this 200 yards too. Now I'm gonna run green tip. Like I made up my mind, I'm just gonna run green tip. My local gun store got these $10 a box. I'm gonna scoop some more of these next week, and we're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna run green tip at M193. And I'll wait till later to start pushing that heavy grain ammo. But we got about 3 minutes till we call clear, so I'm going to pause the video. When we call clear, we're going to do it how we usually do it. Ride down, hang up a clean target. I'm going to bring the phone back, put it on the tripod, and we're just going to do a straight roll. No cuts. This will be the only cut. Just so I won't have to waste too much of y'all time, because y'all know they're going to be about 15-20 minutes. So let's go ahead and pause until they get ready to call clear. I'll go down there and hang the target up.
Range is cold. Do not handle or touch any firearms while the range is cold. You may now go down range and adjust your targets as needed. Don't forget to push pins if this is your first trip. And when you come back, stay behind the yellow safety line.
Y'all know what time it is. Golf cart ride. We'll be whipping this little golf cart thing too. So I'm gonna title this Revenge at 200 yards. So this is my revenge at 200 yards right here. And no, these are not my groupings right here. I'm just coming over to 200 yards. Even though they look about how much my groupings do be looking. But let me hang this target up though. Y'all bear with me for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, and we got a nice clean target up. No bullet holes in it. Let's get ready to go back down here. And just like I said before, ain't gonna be no cuts, no edits. I'm just gonna let it be a whole video. So it's gonna be a 15-20 minute video. But at least you're gonna know it is what it is. Ain't no cuts, no edits, no nothing. Ooh, kind of slippery on this motherfucker. I got a good time. It's kind of a little bit windy out here too, but we ain't gonna use that as no excuse. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm going with 62 grain. I ain't changing it, so I'm just gonna see what I can do at 200 yards. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright, we set up. So we back at the table. Wait for them to call clear. Gonna start setting them down, 200 yards. Remember, I'm running the green tip, 20 inch, 1-7 twist, M16A4. We'll be running green tip. The actual green tip we're going to be running is that PMC X-Tech.
down there. Like there's traditional. Oh yeah. And then usually you have the golf cart and you go around the backside.
Whatever caliber that has the elbow is what you're going for that.
Target area is clear. Shooters, make sure you have your eye and ear protection on. The range is hot. You may commence firing.
Alright, so everything is basically the same. The only thing I changed was the scope mount. Still the same M16 A4 20-inch barrel, 1-7 twist. Running a regular A2 flash hider. Running the Magpul stock. Regular bolt carrier. UTG AccuSync scope mount. Vortex 1-8 Gen 2 with BEC3. And a 2-stage nickel boron trigger. The ammo is the PMC X-Tac. We got the target set up at 200 yards. Let's see what happens.
It's very similar to the 506. It has a slightly better ballistic coefficient, but short. Yeah. But it's about 30% more powerful than 556.
I got about 6 or 7 in here, so I'm going to send about 6 or 7 of them down range.
And then it opened up to the side.
Remember, I'm going to work on the fundamentals. Matter of fact, let me do a little dry fire. Ain't nothing wrong with a little dry fire, right, y'all?
Well, it's a 3-inch gun, so we'll see.
So I'm trying to work on my breathing control. So I've been looking on the internet, and you want to take some good deep breaths in, like. Then like on that third one, you want to get you a good breath in, blow it out. And from what I've been seeing on the internet, once you get about halfway through your blow, that's when you hold for about 2 seconds. Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Get your body totally still, and that's when you send it. So I'm going to work on that a little bit, then I'm going to start sending down range. After today, once I get this locked in, I'm done with this right here. Only thing I got to do is get that 300 black. When that Freedom Renewal come in, they just sent me an email yesterday. That ammo will be here next week, next Friday. So I want to get this locked in today, then I'm done with it. Alright, we ready now. Let's go.
Aren't you late this morning? Huh? What? Late? No, I'm way early. Oh, okay. You should have been here yesterday. Was it busy? We had 16 shooters all day long. All day long? 16. Oh, that's not very many. And it was pretty cold. Yeah, that's why I didn't come out. I was gonna bring my big gun. I think the last 2 weeks I spent some time in Oregon. My condolences. I'm born and raised in Oregon.
And that is it.
And
We're going to go down there. We're going to see what we're doing.
unfortunately, it's a Democratic-run state.
As always, I got these cheap ass binoculars that's only good for about 50 yards, maybe 100. So I'm gonna try them and see if I can see something, but I doubt it.
2 weeks out there. I went out. There's a guy that my boy flies with. He flies a King Air. I had the King Air.
I can't see it. I don't know. We'll go down there and take a look at it. But what I can say is, y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all come on with me for a little smoke break. And I'm gonna talk now because I'd be kind of curious if people actually be listening or if they just fast forward, and I don't know. So I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. So what I'm gonna talk about? Well, talk about this. They fucking disabled my Facebook account. They did that. They disabled that motherfucker. Yep, they disabled it. So they disabled my Facebook account. So that's why y'all haven't seen me on Facebook. I made a new profile, but the problem is that I can't get on Messenger because the other profile that they disabled is still showing up, and they won't let me do Messenger on the new account. So I gotta wait for that whole email to be just like 100% disabled and deleted or whatever it is they do. Then I probably can go back and do that. But yeah, they fucked me up with that though, man. All because I posted an NFL football game, which I think is some bullshit. I don't think it was even because of that football game. Because coincidentally enough, they disabled my account on Tuesday, and they made their move on our brother on Wednesday. I just find that odd. And if you're a Facebook friend, you know the things I was posting, so could them two things be kind of linked together? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to shut down the communication on Facebook between different people. That's what I think it is. I wonder if anybody else experienced that. If any other brothers who was part of the flock, as we could say. I wonder if their shit was shut down too. I don't know. But for my Facebook friends, they just shut me down, man. They just shut me down on Facebook. But it's all good though. The way shit going, man. If it ain't the vaccine, then it's the fucking gun control that's coming up. So eventually all this shit might fall apart. So it might not be no more social media after shit get down with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we could sit here and not talk about it, but you got this vaccine that they want everybody to take. And then you got these unconstitutional gun laws. And you know them unconstitutional gun laws coming. Because motherfuckers voted this half-dead motherfucker into office. So now we got to fucking be watching our backs for when the fuck they're going to start banning shit. So the way shit going, man, things just look bad. They really do. Shit look fucked up and bad. So I'm trying to go ahead and get this motherfucking M16 A4 locked in, zeroed in with some green tip. Then I'm done with that. I got the 300 black ammo coming next week from Freedom Munitions. And I ain't even going to lie to you. I cannot get that fucking 200 grain 300 black to hit at 50 yards. I moved the target into 15 yards, and I was good at 15 yards. But at 50 yards, I cannot get that shit to hit at all. Now, another problem that may be is I don't have my shooting C targets. Money was kind of tight this week, so I had a whole bunch of them regular plain-ass black silhouette targets. I've been shooting off of them motherfuckers. Shit, money kind of tight, shit. So I'll buy some targets and all that shit next week. I just got to get that 300 black. After I leave today, the M16 A4 will be good. I ran some PMC downrange at 200 yards. I'm going to run some of the American Eagle down there to kind of make sure that they kind of hitting the same. Cause I know at 50 yards they hitting the same. I just verified that. I shot 2 rounds of PMC, then 2 rounds of American Eagle, and they hit basically the same spot. So I know I'm good at 50 yards. I just want to see if at 200 yards where these different green tips are hit at. Because the situation might arise where the gunshot might not have the PMC, then all I can get is some American Eagle. So we do it like that. There'll be a lot more brothers coming to the range too, man. I don't feel like the only brother up here no more too, man. That's a good thing, man. A lot more black people coming to the range, man. There used to be a time I come to this range, man, I'll be the only person. And I'll be here for 4 hours when another person of color, another black person comes here. So that's a good thing, too. Kind of excited to see what we're doing at 200 yards, man. To tell you the honest God truth, I'm not looking for precision. I just want to be able to hit the target, you know, hit a center mass target at 200 yards. Because I like to be honest and realistic. Even if it's full-blown shit hit the fan, zombie apocalypse, do what you want to do, I probably still won't even be shooting at nobody at 200 yards. Now, maybe 100 yards. 100 yards is more likely, but 200 yards, I can honestly say I probably wouldn't be doing too many 200-yard shots, even if it's full-blown shit hit the fan going on. So I just want to make sure that I can hit the target at 200 yards. Alright, I'm back. So my storage was full on my phone, so I came right back. I deleted some of them old videos. As soon as I get this ammo out the way, I'm going to get me a dedicated camera so I can record videos for y'all. Because this phone shit is really starting to bother me, and it looks like shit, and you only can fucking record for so long before the shit cut off. So I promise y'all, once I get my little bit of ammo out the way, probably about January, if all hell haven't broke loose in the world, I'm going to get me a dedicated camera so I can do like some actual quality videos for y'all, man. But I do thank y'all for working with me, man. I'm just working with what I got, man. It says Chris Budget Gears Reviews, you know what I'm saying? So, fucking budget it is, man, you know what I'm saying? So, I started it right back up. We haven't even went down there yet. So, had to delete some old videos, so I do apologize for it, but got somebody else joining me at 200 yards. I think I might actually get me a GoPro. That's what I'm going to get. Something I can just kind of strap on to my chest and be done with it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get me a little GoPro. They ain't really that much. I think, I can't remember too much. I think they're like 150, 170, some shit like that. It ain't too much. We should be ready to call clear in a little bit. I've been sitting here. Damn, that motherfucker look nice too. Oh my god. That motherfucker look nice. That's a 308?
Yeah.
I think once everything kind of clear up, I'm gonna get me a. I want me a 308 too. I really want me like a little short barrel, like a 14, 16 inch 308. I might get that. Or that 6.5 Grendel pump. I'm gonna be having a 6.5 Grendel 12-inch too. I was gonna get that before I got that 300 too. I was gonna get that 12.5 Grendel. I was doing some research on that round, and at 300 yards, I think that round hits the same muzzle velocity as a 357 Magnum at point blank range, man. When I heard that shit, I was really interested in that. That 6.5 Grendel, I might do that eventually. Hopefully this phone storage won't get full again and cut off. We should be ready to call clear in a few minutes. I think what I'm going to do for this next volley, I'm going to hang this target up. What I'll probably do for this one is I'll mix them green tips. I'll go one PMC, one American Eagle, so I can kind of see where they're hitting at 200 yards.
Oh yeah, I dumped another box into this guy. So you got a couple of different.
Shooters, 1 minute. 1 minute
right.
remains in this session. 1 minute.
You got a competitor to drive out there with.
I don't know. He got that 308. I don't think I can outbeat that 308.
All I do to help me remember which bag ammo throw you off.
Ceasefire, ceasefire. Remove the magazine. Unload the firearm. Lock the actions open. Grab your targets and step back behind the yellow safety line.
That's one hell of a lock.
What I came with it. I'm gonna see the start. Me too. See who needs best strapping on each gun. We'll each take a turn. On each one. So 2 targets.
The range is cold. Do not handle or touch any firearms while the range is cold. You may now go down range and adjust your targets as needed. When you come back, stay behind the yellow safety line.
And we are rolling down here to 200 yards. I'm going to show y'all the target. And this will probably be my last full uncut video. I think I improved enough to y'all. Shit. Oh, shit. There you go.
Did you put that cone?
Oh, no. I forgot. Damn.
Better turn around. He'll raise down.
I think we'll be back by time. And this is what we got at 200. And believe it or not, basic ass 62 grain M855 did damn near about as good as that 68 grain 223 front tail boat tail hollow point. That's what we did at 200 yards right there. I'm happy with that. That's good enough for government work. Let's go ahead and hang this target up so we can call clear.